and I will be going over what is new in Parkour Pandemic. For Update 2. Update 2 features a new round difficulty system which lets you select the difficulty of your own round, which you can make it easier but receive less rewards, keep it normal and receive the same amount of rewards you would, or make it more difficult and receive more rewards. If you choose to make your round more difficult, you have nerfs that will be applied to you. You can pick from 3 curse cards. You have to pick 2. Some of the curse cards that can appear are entities, such as the Overseer, the Voidling, and the Haunter. The Haunter is the most basic in my opinion, as I believe it only dashes at you in a straight line. Overseer forces you to look up at it every so often, and it has a timer, and if the timer hits 0, you will die. It counts down from 5. Voidling will chase after you and deal damage if it gets close and links to you, but it can also throw swords from a distance which will also deal damage. There are also 2 new gears on top of the new round system, them being the grappler gear and the glider gear. I do not have the glider gear, so I cannot speak as to what it does, but the grappler gear lets you aim at a certain spot, and then you can, as the name implies, grapple towards that position. It's a pretty simple gear to use, but to unlock it you have to beat a round in Challenger difficulty, as well as collect 15 beacons, and I forget what the last one was. I'm not gonna lie. You can probably look at it from the Quest Master if you want more detail on that. It'll tell you what to do if you go to the Quest Master and select that as a quest. However, you need to have already unlocked the other gears that required quests to be able to unlock the grappler gear. However, it is worth unlocking, as I do believe it is a good gear. It lets you have better movement. I would recommend using it with the fusion gear for the increased speed and dash on it. There are 3 new maps and 2 new disasters. The 2 new disasters are the Blizzard and the Thunderstorm. The Thunderstorm will rain down bolts of lightning, as the name implies, while the Blizzard will rain down icicles and freeze you if you start not moving. In order to not freeze to death, you have to keep moving. I do believe it is currently you just need to keep moving at the end, though I'm not sure because I always move during the rounds. So it could be you have to move during the entire round. I'm not an expert. This is just going over what I've noticed that is new in this update. You can buy the new gears after you unlock them from the quest at the Quack Exchange right over there. Vitality gear is still locked behind the returning rewards feature. You have to log in 7 days in a row to get that. While you can buy the other gears after you unlock them through the quest at the Quack Exchange. You can also buy new cosmetics and animation packs, as well as emotes from here. Emotes are selected under animation packs, and you scroll to the bottom and go to emotes. There is also a new game pass called Server Plus, because now in private servers you have commands. And from what I've read on it, it just lets you spam those commands with essentially no cooldown. I believe you can still use private server commands without Server Plus, but if you want to use it without having a limit, you're going to have to get Server Plus. One second, folks, let me select my difficulty. I believe the power gear was also changed too, so now you kind of just glide instead of it locking you in the air like it used to. You kind of just go with it. It's like a guided rocket, kind of, I guess? I don't know. I haven't tested it myself, but some people in chat were saying that the power gear got a little rework. So I'm going to take it at face value and say it got a rework. Anyways, that's all I have noticed about the new update. If there's anything I've missed, feel free to drop it in the comments, and if you enjoyed this little video, then why not drop a like and subscribe to my channel? I really appreciate it, and you don't have to pay for this subscription, unlike a lot of other things, like Amazon or Netflix. And I think that's a pretty good deal. I think you'd agree too. Anyways, that's it from me. I will see you all later.